Hello again and welcome back to another one. And Kendrick Lamar decided to split the atom once again in 2024 with a surprise drop Gen X that sent shockwaves across social media platforms. And today we'll be exploring the fallout, especially after the world heard whacked out Murals that included a debated Lil Wayne diss and more that sparked reactions from fans and rappers alike. And today we'll be exploring some key moments that led to reactions from Snoop Dogg, Lil Wayne, Pusha T, Joe Budden, Andrew Schulz, among others. So buckle up, it is about to get chaotic. And starting with the key moments from whacked out Murals aimed at Snoop Dogg for sharing tailor-made freestyle that featured AI vocals of Pac and Snoop, Kendrick Lamar rapped. Snoop posted tailor-made, I prayed it was the edibles, I couldn't believe it, it was only right for me to let it go. And Lil Wayne got some hands, used to bump the Carter 3, I held my rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Whatever though, call me crazy, everybody questionable. And to expand on the note about the Super Bowl, Kendrick added, won the Super Bowl and Nas the only one congratulate me. All these dudes agitated, I'm just glad they showing they faces. And after bigging up Cat Williams, Kendrick set his sights on who many are convinced to be comedian Andrew Schulz. When Kendrick rapped, don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman, that's law. And as it stands, these are the bars with the most fallout so far from whacked out Murals, and we'll be exploring the reactions from rappers and fans. And starting with Snoop Dogg, he wasted no time to clear up the misunderstanding with this. K.Dot new album Gen X is 5 emojis and 5 mics. It was the edibles, facepalm emoji, West Coast King. And before we explore more from Snoop Dogg in reaction to Kendrick calling him out, fans have been going off on both sides, as those in Drake's corner have been dragging Snoop to filth. You're really a scared clown. Now it is confirmed why you switched on Pac, fake bum gangster, and they've been hollering, always been jealous and snake at Snoop Dogg, and some fans are convinced that this is on brand for Snoop. Snoop always backpedals when beef knocks on his door, and we got more from Snoop as he is out here sharing snippets that prove he's not switching up on Kendrick. Check this out from his IG stories.
Kendrick is the king of the West.
Yes.
He took the throne from me.
Yeah.
Ain't no giving it, he took it. That's why he where he at now.
Okay.
Ain't no accident why he running this shit and finna get Grammys and Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
He took it from me.
Yes, sir.
Big to say.
You understand what I'm saying? But a real king will honor the next king.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to kill a king to become a king.
Come on.
Not where we from. It's been passed down like that from generations.
Yeah.
From Ice Cube to me, to Kendrick, to whoever is the one, we pass it down and we don't hate it. Even when the niggas from the Bay get it, when Bodie get it, when Show get it, when somebody from the Bay get it, all hail the West.
All hail the West, yeah.
We respect protocol.
West Coast.
And boy, we know the game is out there seething right now because Snoop Dogg pretty much didn't acknowledge his existence in that conversation.
Because it just ain't right, man. And hip-hop, it just didn't used to be like this, you know?
But some users aren't having it. This is why Tupac hated this dude Snoop before he died, always trying to play both sides. However, Lil Wayne wasn't as receptive as Snoop Dogg, as Wayne turned it up a notch in terms of energy and returned fire with, man, what the F I do? I just be chilling and they still come for my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep. I beg you all, no one really wants destruction, not even me, but I shall destroy if disturbed on me, love. Now before we get to the debate on if Kendrick was dissing Lil Wayne to begin with, as we got the Joe Budden podcast share their thoughts on this, Lil Wayne sparked split reactions with this threat, as on one end some believe, please let Kendrick learn quickly that Lil Wayne is not Drake, but on the other end, some believe Wayne should be thankful that Kendrick didn't go harder. Lil Wayne used Kendrick's accomplishment to throw a pity party for himself and ignite hate towards him. Kendrick could have said more, but Wayne's lucky he didn't, and some believe Wayne was doing too much. Dude ain't even diss you. Boy said he used to listen to you and look up to you, then seen you crashing out on TV over him getting the Super Bowl performance, and he feel like his work ethic made you sad. Relax, my guy, at Lil Wayne. However, the Joe Budden podcast reacted to this bit from Kendrick. After a bit of deliberation, they concluded that it was a Lil Wayne diss from Kendrick. Check it out.
I used to bump the Carter 3. The irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Got the Super Bowl and Nas the only one congratulate me. All these agitated, I'm just glad it's on their faces. Is that a Wayne diss?
No, I wouldn't call it.
I wouldn't call it a Wayne diss.
Yeah, I would.
Well, he was agitated.
And I'm glad I could see it. Now I ain't got to play cool with, if you got a problem with that and you showing it, cool, I'm glad I can see it now.
Diss?
I used to bump Carter 3.
We all did.
I know. He bumped a bunch of albums.
All right, sorry, Wayne diss.
And we got Pusha T out here loving this commotion as he reacted to the song Reincarnated with Reincarnated is Park Scary fire emojis. And on first impressions, in my opinion, it was the most impressive song. And moving on to the next segment of whacked out murals that caused a bit of fallout. According to Akademiks, Andrew Schulz reacted to the bars about "Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman." Check out a snippet.
No white comedian talk about no black woman, that's law. Yeah, I think he was talking to Andrew Schulz. By the way, I hit Andrew Schulz about that. I think his reaction was, he's like, yo, is this guy too woke to understand a joke? And I said this, and y'all tell me if my explanation to Andrew Schulz was accurate. I said, Andrew, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I could play, you want me to play the joke? Remember, Andrew Schulz is a comedian, brilliant comedian. He does a podcast called Flagrant 2. I've been on like 3 or 4 times. Even when I go on there, I try to get thick skin or try to come with some jokes because, you know, they're going to have, it's a joke. They joke about everything. They joke about me with Saucy Santana. They joke about everything. You know what I'm saying? This was a joke.
What is the black girlfriend effect? This
Oh, you don't know about
glow up the other culture.
Yeah, so you'll see a guy who's had a black girlfriend, all of a sudden he's got buzz cut, like clean shape up. Glows up, bro.
I like that.
I like that.
They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they're so stressed being around this black girl complaining about all the fucking time. That's why they gotta shave their hair.
Nah, bro. White guys with black girlfriends,
they grow a beard because there's more cushion when they get slapped the out. That's hilarious. I think the black girlfriend effect. It might be a protective instinct, bro.
You think?
Protective. Yeah. Do you guys have you ever had black girlfriends?
Yeah.
Have you ever had white girls?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. What's your favorite? We love them all.
Yeah.
Oh really?
We love them all.
Yeah.
That means white.
Yo, who gets?
That means white.
Hey, let me get a translation.
Kendrick fan.
So that was the clip. I don't know. I thought this was random. Like, you know, for all the things that Kendrick could talk about, for Kendrick to randomly just say, don't let no white comedian talk about black women, that's law. What I instantly thought, and I said this to Andrew because he didn't understand, he was just like, how did I even get on this guy's radar? And don't this guy like understand jokes? And I said, I think Kendrick's a guy who knows his audience, and his audience thrives on having a mutual enemy. Like, the best way to unite a group of people is not to just have them put aside all their beefs or squash everything. The best way is to create a bigger enemy. You know what I'm saying? So like, you'll have all these, you know, you create a bigger enemy outside of the enemies you have. And sometimes people will let bygones be bygones with their enemies. So I'm saying that even when Kendrick is uniting people, you know, people have said he united the West Coast. He united a bunch of people that didn't get along, but really created another enemy that was supposedly a bigger enemy, right? Like, hey, I know we got our differences, blah, blah, but we're the culture. We're gonna unite on stage, show them a cohesive look of the culture. They're not like us. You get what I'm saying? And whether that's Drake or whoever that stood for, that was creating a bigger enemy. Also, for someone who is so for the culture, this and third, and so blah, 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 he had zero opinion on politics. We didn't hear him speak at all about politics, right? Which I personally just think Kendrick is really calculated, right? So it's like, you know, I'm culture, but I'll sit on a rap song and say culture. But when it comes to voting time, where maybe my voice and I could help people figure out that political atmosphere. I'm quiet. I'm silent.
And this sparked reactions all over the place, perhaps the most fragmented on the whole album so far. As while thousands agree with Kendrick's sentiment, on the other end, some have expanded in response to the bars with, all this is gonna do is make comedians come harder at sisters. Shake my head. Y'all have no idea how the world works, do you? And some believe he was also dissing Charlemagne, who has a show with Andrew Schulz. At Charlemagne, he talking to you, and boy, these bars got users going off. Tell Kendrick shut the F up. No one is above reproach from anyone, especially in comedy. And personally, I found the bars a bit strange and out of place coming from a rapper, because telling a comedian what they can and can't say is pretty much ironic coming from a rapper, since rappers also have to deal with censorship issues that many comedians face. In fact, we saw this happen when Kendrick dropped Mr. Morale, so he has experienced this, and we saw the same with Dave Chappelle, when certain people pushed to cancel him because they believed a certain group were off limits in comedy. So if you've been following, I personally disagree with Kendrick on this note. Everyone is fair game in comedy, and I would add that it is all about the delivery that determines if we find it funny or cringe. And you don't have to agree with me, but it is nothing anyone can do to stop comedians from doing their thing. And like that user pointed out, this may even encourage comedians to intensify the jokes, similar to how Dave Chappelle only increased the intensity of those jokes that were supposedly off limits. However, some believe this is karma for Andrew Schulz, since he was reportedly trying to cancel a YouTuber on his podcast for their comments about black women in the past. Check it out. Andrew Schulz tried to cancel Myron for his comments on black women. Today he's getting heat for similar comments.
The way in which you went about how you don't like black women. Oh, I don't like the ratchet, I don't like the ghetto, I don't like the Shaniquas. Like, that's like, if you were a white person saying all that, that's racist. And I'm just disappointed in you guys as black men to be talking about our sisters like that. So you don't have a problem with the way you spoke about your sisters like that? Like if it was him saying the same thing, you would be upset.
No.
So if he was like, oh, I don't like ghetto black women, I don't like Shaniquas.
It wouldn't bother me.
That's a preference. Wow.
Because the thing is that
that's lame.
The only thing I can control is my reactions to what happens in the world. Like the world is not a fun, it's not like a rosy place where everyone is gonna not be biased or not be racist or whatever. Like I understand that there's gonna be people that are inherently racist. It is what it is. The only thing I can control is my emotions to it. So I don't get mad about what people say because that's just the way things are. The world doesn't owe me understanding.
I misword some shit, but then when I peel it back and I dig into what you're saying, it's still just it's more troubling to me.
So say that. Like say, hey, I misspoke, I told a bad joke, but you guys are doubling down and saying you're like, there's nothing wrong with what I said.
Nope,
there's nothing wrong at all.
But that's cap.
Now, I don't know if those guys were comedians, and if you know more about that, share your thoughts in the comments. And we got Joe Budden out here debating the theory that this was a warm-up, and perhaps we should expect the real album in a few days. Check out a snippet.
Yo, but this ain't even an album. All right, maybe not.
Yeah, but let's entertain it for a little bit because that's what we do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know how some artists will drop the mixtape first and then the album come later?
Yeah, I
meaning
get that.
The album. That's all.
I get that, and it always sounds cheap. This sounds.
What has he ever done that sounded cheap?
Him, nothing.
So this wouldn't apply there anyway.
Could he possibly drop?
He had throwaways that didn't sound cheap.
I do think that he did a lot more work than 45 minutes of music.
Yeah,
I believe that. But ready to release?
Why not? I think I've been quiet and gearing
He
up.
don't come outside.
Y'all don't know what he could have.
I
3 more albums.
Come outside, but
J. Cole's. I mean, it was in a rap, but J. Cole said, "I'm fully loaded. I could drop 3 classics right now, or 2 classics, whatever he said." Some of these dudes have works in the stash that could go. That could be him saying that about this. He got something else coming,
and he don't seem to be the most social. So I'm in the studio. He might be a studio rap.
Pretty sure he is.
You get what I'm saying?
Yo, what if he drops like
after the Drake shit? I'm sure every producer and their mother was throwing them beats.
Not just that, we just saw when Future and Metro dropped We Don't Trust You. We didn't know they was coming right back with We Still Don't Trust You.
Yeah, true.
He could come back with another joint.
And we put up a poll about the expected first week sales, and as it stands, most fans on X and YouTube are expecting it to be in the range of 350,000+ first week. However, even on the Joe Budden podcast, there are those who believe 300,000 in one day is possible. Check out a snippet.
He might do 300,000 today.
He might.
Today.
He might.
Do we have this being his highest selling first week?
What's his first week?
Yes.
Damn was high.
Damn was the
6
one.
something.
Damn was 6 something.
He beat 6 something. No, he don't beat Damn. I got 50.
He might beat.
I got 50.
What's your bet?
$50. He beats $50. He beats Damn. He don't beat Damn.
It's gonna be.
Damn had hit single. First week. I'm talking about first week. Damn was what, 6 and change.
Surprise drop done the right way could be effective.
Listen, if Tyler did 3 off a fucking surprise drop, Kendrick is doing 6.
I can't. Okay. Jump on. The album ain't been out an hour. Jump on Twitter right now.
I know you want to go on Twitter right now because
I'm purposely not going in my phone.
Touching my phone right now. He's gonna do 300,000 units maybe today.
I might be with you. I'm with you.
I'm dead.
I think I'm with
He might do that today.
Yep.
Yo, shout out to Tyler.
Yeah, salute.
Super impressive.
Amazing album.
But I mean, Kendrick is Kendrick. If Tyler did the 3.
Not just that, yo. It's everything surrounding all of the Drake shit. His whole summer has been his. Yeah. He still maintained a certain level of mysticism even throughout all of the book. And then he just throws a album out. 2 number 1 songs.
Yeah.
An album that sounds
Within
amazing.
6 months.
Yeah. Super Bowl announcement. Yeah. Nah, he's gonna do something stupid. Stupid.
Dog. He gonna be.
And it slaps on here.
Yeah.
Like this shit ain't. Even Ish is fucking
I didn't like
into
one
this
song.
shit.
I only just didn't like one song. But everything else sounds amazing.
This is a lot of longevity, like a lot of life on the project. This is gonna go way.
Yeah, this
past.
sounds like a real
Now
album.
they tried to play with him with his last album like it came and went. Even I think Cole said that. Maybe said that on the disc.
He did something like
that was the that was the rumblings. Not with this one.
Yeah, this sound like good music.
No, this might.
Because you ain't even really get a chance to jump into the lyrics yet, and you this sounds like good music.
Sonically.
You know, that'd be my knock.
He had some of that on the last album, but again, like I said, last album was just too much.
And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on your first impressions so far. How do you rate the album? And what is your first week sales predictions? Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.